Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here, and I've moved on a fair bit because it was a lot of waiting and building. We finally have a walkway set up. We have a hospital, and I put in the plans for this. This is going to be a bedroom, throne room, art gallery, ballroom. Special accommodation, which is basically going to be mirrors of this one, just stamped along here. And then the garden will be predominantly in this section here, with that probably in the middle, that being the flagship. Bit of a flex having an anima tree as the centre of your garden. We are going to have to start working on an awful lot of art, but that does mean that I went a bit mad with the limestone chunks. I was a little bit sick and tired of things not being built. So yeah, I was getting annoyed with things. Probably put one of those in there. One of those in there. They are in almost all of the buildings now. Communal building areas. I do need to start putting in site posts, which would be intelligence. Spacer camera pole. Spacer camera on a pole. That's basically, you can see all of that in a direct line, so that's perfect for that area. That's perfect. About there. Don't need many of them. There will be these up here as well. Basically, if anybody wants to get through any of this area, they will be seen by the cameras. Which means I will see them. It doesn't matter at the moment, but I will have to pay far more attention once a certain person goes beyond a freeholder. Because there is another faction, deserters, that don't like any of the Imperials, and they will come along and do horrible things like come in on a trade caravan and then plant anti-grain bombs in your base. Yeah, those things that could basically be planted anywhere near here and completely obliterate this entire area. Or they'll try and poison your food supply, which is why I need to get on top of my food supply, because it's not good. It doesn't even keep up with what we've got at the moment, let alone producing lavish meals only for the royal. Yeah. I mean, this is just not a brilliant throne room, but fine walls. Very nice. Marble fine walls. This thing has taken forever to build, and they haven't yet finished it. It's a fancy door. That's what I was looking for. So we can actually put the correct pathway in. Here we go. connect that up to there. They're having to go around the top all the time. You can come in through here. Right. JC hasn't really been doing much research because he has been constantly making components. I've sped this thing up as much as I can to 132%. That's it. This thing is working at a whopping 182%. So when I start making weapons, they're going to go quick. We are actually out of steel again. Who would have thunk it? Running out of steel is a common occurrence. Right, well the easiest way to do that is to go acted steel. Ah, I was looking straight at a batch of it. Alright, go for it. And that is the inbuilt search. That's it. Just to that. Thank you. Woohoo! Yes, there is constant alerts for low food. It is an annoyance. You don't produce enough food, apparently, despite having all of that, and all of that dedicated to food. And it's all rich soil at the moment. Not entirely sure how I could make that any faster. It is the minor annoyance, to say the least. Can't even start working on automated defenses because the autocannon requires plasteel. We don't have any of that. Yeah, it's a bit of a blind spot just there, but it can see quite far. Because this part of the base is covered, and then that part of the base will be covered. Good. We need the search beams of doom. You want me to send 2 bolt action rifles worth of... As much as that is 6 honor. And I said before, I still need to do this. I mean, I'm going to need to get a whole load of steel again. Build a wall. Yes, that's a landing pad. Yeah. Landing pad, basically. Job done. It might be tucked right into the very corner here. So just push these back by 1. Done. So they'll land here, because eventually I'll start inviting them over for visits and stuff. Just play the part, basically. I mean, just building the fancy walls and the fancy door. I have yet to finish. Yeah, I gotta put doors in, walls in. It's all gonna be marble. Yeah, more marble. This room and all of these ones will just be a sea of marble because it is the most beautiful thing I can realistically get, and unless I find some magical font of jade. The biggest flex would be having an entire art gallery full of jade stuff, but, you know, probably not practical. I mean, I can do long-range mineral scanners. That's something I intend to do. I need to do that. Medicine production is just... Long-range mineral scanner. I'm going to need that, because that's how I intend to do things. And also, I need vehicles. Which are definitely... Vehicles! I do need advanced fabrication as well. Biorefining, yeah. Basic vehicles, yes. Complex vehicles, yes. Do I want combat vehicles? No. Vehicles this time round are not meant for combat. It's transportation only. So I've got quite the big old list of this, and yes, a very advanced piece of research, and then lots of more normal stuff. You hadn't guessed, the long-range mineral scanner plus the vehicles is to go out, find something, head out there with the vehicles, mine it, come back. Rather than drilling on the map like I always do. Does mean I need more experienced miners to make the mining far quicker. I was wondering what I was short on. I'm not. They're just not building it yet. Hey, they finished the ornate door. See, it was worth it just for it to be an ornate door like that. I haven't finished building the roof yet. And I'll need to run power over there. It'll come via this wall. But yeah. It's annoying, but there we go. How slow does that open? Yeah, 45%. It's a slow door, and then it's a grand entrance. The Imperials dig this kind of fancy, ornate rubbish. Jc cares not for any of it. It is a means to an end at this point for him. Originally it was to bring back a character, but mod changed, so it's for future plans, and yes, kind of an advantage being part of the Empire anyway, so therefore we'll be in a minute. Would you look at that? They finished all the construction projects. Good news, I'm going to give you some more. Just a little bit more. Now then, we now need to find fancy floors. Now I know carpets are available, and I have a supply of cloth, not much. I think that's going to be saved more for bedroom. The main throne room. What kind of fine stone flooring can I use? Fine. Anything else? Polished? Is that? No. Floor quality common. That it really? Just this fine. Marble. Makes it look like a kitchen. A really bad kitchen. There you go. 2,100 marble blocks down the drain. Just dropped a whole bunch of fox meat. I'm gonna say that needs to be collected right away. Put it in the storage. Thank you. Right, I'm also going to need to find every piece of marble. Like all of that. Alright, I thought it was being a bit juttery just for a second there. I was thinking, what? Why the hell is it juttering around on RimWorld? But it's fine. What can you gain expertise in, other than researching? A dromedary. I'm sorry, friend. You're outside of camera range. I can't see you. Normally that would be possible, but you're outside of camera range. God, that's some scary shit out there. But fine. There we go. We don't really want bug infestations in here. If it's at all possible, that would be bad. Especially that close to what will be a hard point. I mean, yeah, they could spawn there and they get murdered. It all depends on whether the guns can turn fast enough before getting overran by very angry bugs. This is going to take them forever. Luckily enough, I don't need these two just yet. I just need this bit and this bit. So hopefully I can get that done. Maybe I should actually just run the power. Alright, you know what. Let's get this turned on. Not the doors so they can still just walk through, but just get that bit built so I can then feed it power. I mean, does work. Take that across there. Hey. Now there's power into the pack. What does that mean? Well, that means I can actually make this a hell of a lot easier for them to actually see. One there. One there. Malaria. Who's got malaria? person. Well, matters not then. Right, well, that's the basic lighting put in. I will need to heat it. Heating this will be interesting. I think I have to use braziers anyway as part of the design. So, heat. Oh no, it will constantly burn wood. I don't think that's a problem. I'm going to need a better cloth storage area, aren't I? Ah, storage. You not? I thought you could. Yeah. That'll probably be able to store it, so prioritize storing stuff in these two, then this, then this. Because the larger bundle is also a 2x2. It's not a 1x2 storage like there is for leathers. Annoying. Only a 2x2 storage. Block access. Yes, is the answer. It can. So you can store leathers at important. That's a good idea. Not human leather. We're not that kind of a colony. This lot, wool, and all of this. Important. Then it goes preferred, and then it gets stored in here in the normal. Ha! Hierarchy and all that jazz. Now building the wall. I need another bit just there. And then I'm going to put a hedge along here to cover up this horrible, nasty armoured wall. There's all these hoity-toity lots up here, shoved up their own asses. You know what royals can be like, especially the royals in this game. They are batshit insane. Money is not an issue to them, they just do it. But they wouldn't possibly want to look upon some horrible armoured walls. It's there for their protection, but no, we don't want to see it, you see? Right. You don't want to see what's there for your own protection. You know it's there, but you don't actually want to see it because you're soft in the head. Fine. Perfectly fine. I've got this massive mountain. I should really, like, strip mine the mountain at some point. That is asking for trouble with bugs, mind you. Thank God. I was going to say, have I run out of steel again? Because there's none in here, and there's next to none left sitting on the floor here. But no, they've put all the steel in, they just haven't gotten around to it yet. Because, like, the two main builders are currently asleep. These two are absolutely shite at construction. I mean, you do you, but I kind of prefer you to actually build some power cabling. At least they're not doing any more of this really annoyingly long work in here without actually having lights, so that slows them down even more. But the wall works. Random pod, no. We're not dealing with that. That can stay out there. That's beyond my remit. Sanity will not last having to deal with that as well. No, sorry madam, please deal with the power so that you can actually see what you're doing. I want to tell you your job, but could you possibly put the power cable in first? Not to, you know, tell you your job and all, but stop being a bit special about it. So you chose the normal hospital bed rather than the 2 excellent and 1 good hospital beds we have. Those star tattoos on your head weren't to indicate that you're a bright spark, were they? Sealing this up. Pull that block out the way. Hopefully we've got enough steel for both these doors. No, we don't. I need you to prioritize delivering here. Now you can carry on with everything else. As soon as this door comes online, it's actually a sealed unit. Aha. We have run out of steel again. Because of course we have. It's not like I could buy anything, because I don't have a large stockpile of like food or anything, because we're barely keeping on top of everything. Apart from the fact that you've left it in the fields, you little shites. This is where I need to kind of prioritize someone. Maybe just a someone for, I don't know, having higher priority hauling, cleaning. I don't know who that could be. Small child. Not to be one of those kind of people, but please be useful. I'm having to spend food on you. Educate you, though it's a very slow process. Good grief. It's been a year and you haven't even gotten 1 growth tier. Why is that so slow? You're supposed to be able to get up to like growth tier 8. It's like, what do you want to do? Good. Definitely don't improve her bedroom anymore then. Oh, learning. Watching work. Radio. Right. She can go and chat up with the locals. Comms console. Because I've been missing out on this for a while. Because it's a huge building. It is huge. Perfect. Right. Here's an excuse to slap something on the wall. Hey! Put it there. If you can reach. You need steel, of course. Ah, look, there's another batch of compacted steel just there. Right, mine it out the wall, please. Thank you. Can you even... Ah. Oh, I was clicking on the wrong. Missing steel, but... Can someone do some mining? As great as stopping the bugs is, I kind of need a little bit of steel. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Just haul that urgently. We'll get some steel from that. It's always steel. Right. Once you're done work on that so that he's not actively working in the dark. Cool. Now I can put the comms console in. I also haven't really done much because the orbital trade beacons, I'd have to put one in here, and one in here, and one in here, and one in... Bit of a pain. Oh. And we can now chat to people. Oh. Lovely. It's a stylized comms console because reasons. Well, we can now chat with people, so we can't do any form of orbital trading because we have nothing to trade with. Our silver is rather low. I'm going to put that right on top of that. That would have been perfect, man, but no. Fine, it goes there then. Spare cloth. Yes. That can go there. Spare cloth, clothing. Here. Right. We can now trade. There's a steel shelf. I'm not storing anything here. Maybe books, but move that bookshelf to there. Hey. Would you believe it? A little bit more steel. A bit much when you're just typing. cramming for every little last penny of steel you can get your mitts on. There! We can now trade with the people we spot. I haven't actually got one in here yet. Oh. Yes, I know, this is a quaint concept of spare food at this point, but, you know. Another one there. There go all my components again. More time for JC to spend. I mean, components rather than, I don't know, the things that we really do actually need to be getting on with. That's it. At this point, I've held off long enough. Expertise in researching. Yes, I should have done it 5 levels ago so we'd have more in here, but it increases the researching speed by a whopping amount. It also gets rid of one of the annoying messages on the side there, which was driving me insane. Most people would be thinking, oh, but you should have waited and maybe he'd get the crafting up to 15 so you could give him, so he can build components faster. That is not his job. Strictly speaking, it's not meant to be his job. His job is researching and playing diplomat. A certain other character is supposed to be the crafter because it helps with doing maintenance on the mechanoids as well. A certain chip of the monk. What rescued animal and what? You survived? I didn't even rescue you. I just left you to your doom and you didn't die. But you need to be put into a pen. I mean, I do have a pen for you, so someone will go and pen you up. Free meat, I guess? Oh, York has spent time fighting a deadly illness and has realised he's a dog person. I just don't... Hold on. Animals, because I can't see it. Thank you. Just... We're way over. I wanted to try and get this done, and no, this is... Maybe next time. Maybe. Start of the royal area where I laid it all out and then realised this is going to take forever. I just need this bit. At the first, I just need this bit. No. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.